field for the start of quarter number 3.
Daniel Carlson.
We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Prescott will look to throw. And this will wind up incomplete. So the failure to connect brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete. With coverage by Andrew Phillips.
Off the play fake, hits Prescott. Taken in over the middle by Pickens. He's got a chunk here, about 14 yards before the stop is made. 1st down coming up.
1st down, Cowboys.
Up the gut they go with Williams. Great decision to bounce this outside. Brock gets him about 8 yards on the run. It's 2nd down. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire, getting stronger, literally, as this game's going on.
Space on the right. He's got room. And he's got another one tonight. Touchdown, Cowboys. Javonte Williams. That's his 3rd on the ground this week. For the point after, here's Aubrey. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And the blowout here continues.
56. Giants nothing.
Aubrey now to kick this one away.
For the Cowboys.
On the return, this is Singletary. And in the end, only able to get this up to his 25-yard line. The Giants and running back Cam Scatterboot trotting back out there. And his performance has ailed against what has been a very stout defensive front. This hasn't been a contest to stack up there among his better showings, partner. They've made it real difficult to find any holes to hit, and there's been absolutely no space for him to work with. His charge towards the line, that's right around 3 yards. 2nd down now, they need 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's Winston.
At the 28-yard line.
And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
Defended by Kobe Durant.
To throw, here's Winston. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. The Giants are set to punt. And this is going to be his 4th effort tonight. Starts his return from the 23. Escapes a defender. And it ends up a good return for him. Up past their own 40. The Cowboys and quarterback Dak Prescott ready to get back to work. And as we see some of the highlights from their showing, his work a big part of why they're in front right now. Having a nice, solid game as their offensive leader. I think we can say he's had a firm grip on the wheel and has really driven them to this advantage. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be good for Dallas. 1st down.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Dallas.
Now Prescott. Catch made by Schoonmaker. Breaks through and breaks away. Makes the catch. He's rolling towards that red zone. And he gets home. Touchdown, Dallas. Well, this one just keeps getting further and further out of reach, Brock. And I've got a feeling when our guy Scott Hansen looks around the entire league this week, he's not going to find a more dominant win to open the season than this one.
That's the positive side. That's the offense that has been ripping and roaring. Kate, I'm looking at this defense, though. This is week 1, and got to be careful that this is not too demoralizing.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. They got to him early, and they laid a big hit on him. Here come the Giants, ready to take over again on offense. Well, we all know at this point, turnovers the big problem for them in this game, Brock. And not surprisingly, the defense has capitalized on those mistakes on more than one. Oh, no, they get him yet again. That's Bobby Okereke. For the point after, here's Aubrey.
The kicker on for the point after.
Send right down the middle and good. I'm not sure it's needed, Brock, but they add another to their lead.
Giants nothing.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Return starts at the 9. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
26-yard line.
New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. All the touchdowns have come from one side of the field, Brock. They're still looking for their first points of any kind in a game that has gotten out of hand. Not first down. They're going to start with Scatterboot. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
And the Giants first down.
They've got a man in motion.
At the 38-yard line.
On the play fake, Winston. And he will not find the connection on the other end there. Incompletion sets up second down.
Darius Slayton, incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Winston now. Likely's got it right side. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. They're going for this. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
First play of the drive, Brock, you always tell me this, always the start of a new battle, and defense wins round 1 in this series.
Yeah, and this next down kind of sets the table, right? You got to now put yourself in a manageable 3rd down after lack of execution on first.
By man, he's in the clear. And he's got another one tonight. Touchdown, Cowboys. Devontae Williams. That is his 5th total touchdown in this one. He's now just 1 away from the single-game record. Going after is up and good from Aubrey. And yep, go ahead and add another point to their lead.
77. Giants nothing. Brendan Aubrey.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Now here comes the New York offense. And the turnovers have not helped as they find this game out of reach at the moment here in the 3rd. In trouble here, and he's not going to get away. They bring him down at the 22. Rashawn Gary getting his first sack of the year here in week 1.
At the 22-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd. Here's Winston. Left side pulled in by Fedoni. And he'll get it up to the 27.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out.
And the rusher's going to win this rep. They get to him. They're signaling for a stoppage here, and yep, there's a player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in week 1 as their medical staff heads out to check on him. Their punter making his way out now. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Collects this at the 35. Dodges another stop. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return.
At the 43-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 43. Going left side, Williams with it. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. We've reached the end of the 3rd on Sunday Night Primetime. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Tried to beat him with a quick pass, but not quick enough. That winds up as a loss.
I wish everybody had the opportunity to feel how fast that decision is made. With that RPO, it is a split second. And when you make the incorrect read, well, the play's busted up before it ever has a chance to start.
And they get the first on a 3rd and 13. What a call to extend this drive.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
And he gets home. Touchdown, Dallas. George Pickens brought one back earlier and now takes one across. Well, I think it's pretty safe to say that these guys will take a lot more of this over the next 4 months. And Brock, if this is the norm, they are not going to have to worry about missing the postseason again this year, maybe anytime soon.
They all know it's a long race ahead, but that was a nice little sprint to start, wasn't it? These next few weeks, though, we will see if they can keep up the pace they started today.
Here's Tracy on the return. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. The Giants offense headed back out as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. They'll be at the Rams. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Motion man right is Slayton. Throwing from the gun here. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. Back to throw. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Shamar James makes the play. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
At the 17-yard line.
Play action now for Prescott. Cut near the goal line. And he's got another one tonight. Touchdown, Cowboys. George Pickens. He gets another here in the 4th. Well, I know you live this, Brock. Half the league every year gets out that tough task of starting the season on the road, but hasn't looked too tough for these guys so far.
On a show in someone else's house, too, it really gives you such confidence. You know you're going to go on the road through the preseason. You look at this one, and sheesh, they sure hit the ground running.
Here's Tracy on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Giants offense all set to get started. And if we're being honest, Brock, this game already over. It was a while ago, but still something for this offense to play for. They can try to avoid that shutout.
Yeah, it's kind of like a game, like baseball, right? You're looking up at that scoreboard, and you know it's impossible, but find some momentum, something good to build on for next week. Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But Annette's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Throw right side, caught by Mooney. And that'll be 4 yards on that completion before he heads out. That means it's 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. The trick play unsuccessful. His throw falls incomplete. 4th down coming up. On now comes their punter. And it's anybody's guess if they're going to kick it or try yet another fake. Let's see what he can do on the return. He dodged the tackle. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return. Oh, just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Williams. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down to the 16-yard line. We've got fireworks on the first play of the drive. 33 yards. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Drops this one down here for Williams. And give him about 4. Nothing beyond the catch. That hit got there quickly. Got 4 on the completion, so still 6 ahead of him on 2nd down.
The Giants' 12-yard line.
They'll run in here with Jaden Blue. And that's good for a few. It brings up third down.
Blue, the ball carrier. Tackle made at the 9-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. And it's third
And
down.
understandably, they're happy to just let this clock run down to our 2-minute warning. Cowboys looking like they'll start this season with a win. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Prescott now off the play fake. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown.
Touchdown, Dallas.
What these guys have done, Brock, coming into this building, just incredibly impressive in any sport. Cruising to a late lead like this in somebody else's stadium, just so difficult to do.
Not only that, Kate, and you're absolutely right, to go into someone else's house and just dominate, that's awesome. But to do it in week 1, to have this kind of precision and execution, well done.
Brendan Aubrey to kick
Aubrey
off
now to
for the
kick this one
Cowboys.
away. Here's Tracy on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Tracy on the return.
The Giants about to get to work on offense. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for them. What a hit, and the ball's loose. And he's going to scoop up his own fumble, so the offense still in chase mode as they keep possession. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be 2nd down. Looking to throw here. Pressure gets there. The defense gets home. He's Quinnen Williams getting his first sack of the year here in week 1.
It's now 3rd down.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. The trick play unsuccessful. His throw falls incomplete. 4th down coming up. They'll bring out the punter here. And this will come from just inside his end zone.
For the Giants.
Fielded just beyond his 40. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return.
At the 25-yard line.
This could be our last, maybe second to last snap here. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Pass and caught, 9-yard line. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal. The timeout arrives with just 3 seconds remaining in this game, so we've got one more snap coming up. Lining up for one final snap. Williams reaches the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas.
Touchdown, Dallas.
So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. And this isn't just